Welcome to another live stream event from Falling Frog Studios. It's our pleasure to present blues punk prophet of doom, Cryin Caleb.
Coming to save us. There's nothing out there, not of any consequence, no difference to be made. The future is violence, then silence. There's one truth, now is the only thing that's real. Outside of that is darkness. We're so concerned with how we feel, how we feel. No one is coming to warn us. No one is coming to teach us. No one will remember the trials that we face these days. If we're all so special, then how come no one knows the way? Nobody knows the way. Heading down a one-way street toward a wall at lightning speed, but time is relative. We spend it thinking of the things we need, all the things we need. No one is coming to save us. No one is coming to care. No one is coming to stop us. No one is coming to collect. What it takes to get us through the day will cost us more in the end. The default measure is to fall back on the line, cry to an imaginary friend. And when the times start getting tough, we plead for evidence and cause. But the response is always silence, 'cause there's no reason for it all. I know that life can be exhausting, but I take comfort from this thought that in the end, there's really nothing out there. There's no spirit guiding us. I know that life can be exhausting, but I take comfort from this thought that in the end, there's really nothing out there. There's no spirit guiding us. That in the end, there's really nothing out there. There's no spirit guiding us. I see you moving through the dark, emerging from the other side. And in a whisper, you told me where to go, how to find. I could barely hear you, but I was too ashamed to say. So I gave a nod and a smile and watched you fade away. And now I'm traveling through time. Well, I think I've wandered too far. There's nothing here but the trees, and now I'm trapped here, never to return. Try to project myself back to where it all began. And I see you standing there confused when I try to tell you where and when. I see you nod, I see you smile. I can tell that you don't understand. And as I start to fade away, I realize there's no end, no end. I'm to remain forever lost. There's no tomorrow, no when. There's no time here. I am forever now.
All right. Cryin Caleb, thank you for that. We're going to get back to a little more music.
Yeah.
But we'd like to get to know you and let the internet audience out there get to know you just a little bit more.
Sure.
All right. Blues punk prophet of doom.
Yeah.
What is a day in the life of a prophet of doom like?
Knocking stuff over. When I'm not knocking stuff over, a day in the life is, just dealing with the absurdity of existence.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make my way through and not die, but if I do, I won't care because I'll be gone.
I feel you, my friend. So you and I were texting about your appearance here a little bit, and you were talking about keeping this up until the apocalypse comes.
Yeah.
Do you have any apocalypse tips for
Apocalypse
listeners and
tips?
watchers?
Die in the blast.
Make sure you're
Make
in
sure
you're at ground zero.
Get close to ground zero because the fallout is going to be a nightmare. And then, humans, we just don't like each other. Even when we do. If you're thirsty and someone else has water, you're going to want to take that water. And if you have water and someone else is thirsty, they're going to try and get that from you. So, maybe die in the blast, and if you don't, hide out, as best you can. But eventually you'll probably the radiation, all that. Where do we get? How do we get here?
We're just trying to get to know you a little better.
Oh, well, these are the things I think about and fantasize about. But
all right. Well, I am glad to see that you're playing a Fender Telecaster. I'm a fan of the instrument, and Greg Koch, the guitarist who is also a Telecaster fan, extolled as one of its virtues that not only is it an instrument that stays in tune, but it makes a great weapon because if you hit someone with one of these, as he says, sucker ain't never getting up.
Oh yeah, and it'll stay in tune. This is the tuners are Fender, and the body is Fender. Nothing else is Fender on this thing.
Well, when you're using it to get water after the apocalypse,
it doesn't matter.
They do not care what the actual brand name on there is.
This thing is a monster,
Yeah.
and I love it. Does the job.
All right. Well, I'd like to ask you one more question about you as a person, and give you an opportunity to let people know what you're up to, where they can catch you, where they can hear more of your music. So the question I just love to ask all the musicians who join us here in Falling Frog Studios is when did this first start for you? What's your first memory of I want to be a musician or I want to play music? What got you on this crazy path?
Well, I felt like when I was a little kid and I was pretty hyperactive, my mother used to put on the album Introducing the Beatles. And I think it was the last track on that album is Twist and Shout that John Lennon sings. And it's just like the most, without understanding what punk was or what anything, it just sounded just like angry and intense. And when I was a little kid, I used to bounce off the walls to that song. And that was like a way to maybe control me. And then, I'd want to hear it all the time. And when I was a little kid, I saw the movie La Bamba. And I was like, man, that looks cool. I want to do that. So, it's always something I wanted to do. I didn't think it would be something I do for a living. It's just something I'm going to do. Yeah. So I do it.
What a great launch. Twist and Shout.
And
La Bamba.
Lou Diamond Phillips as Richie Valens. Yep.
Yeah. Awesome. Great. So I know you have new material out. You have a video out. You've got gigs coming up. Can you give us a quick rundown of all those things, where people can check you out?
I have a new album out called Cold Heart Volume 1, and it was recorded live in the studio, just like this, at Napoleon Complex in Somerville, Mass, by a talented dude named Sean Curran. It's out on CD and vinyl. You can find me online, just Cryin Caleb. If you Google Cryin Caleb, you'll find everything. I'm on the Facebook, the Instagram, Bandcamp. And as far as shows coming up, there's a lot. I'm pretty busy this summer. Coming right up, I'm at Aphodian tomorrow. I'll be in Wilton, New Hampshire at the Listening Room on Saturday. And then I'm going on a short tour with my friends Jaded Ravens through New Hampshire show and a couple Vermont shows. If you look me up, if you're interested, like, I'm pretty merciless when it comes to promoting what I have going on. Like, I'm not shy. So you could find out.
That's great. And since this is recorded for YouTube, we're going to urge people to go to your which one? What's the preferred site?
Oh, YouTube. You just go. You can find me on YouTube, and then through there you can find everything. I mean,
I just want to make sure that people can get the current dates.
Oh, so current dates. Today.
Well, should they follow you on Insta?
Oh, sure. Yeah, okay. Instagram. I
Great.
get what you're saying. Yeah.
Perfect. Thanks. We want to get back to some more music.
Sure.
Before we do that, I want to flip the camera on Nessa Carter, the mastermind and technical wizardress behind Falling Frog Studios. Yay. And I'm your host, Johnny One Note. All right, Caleb, let's hear some more music.
All right.
I'm on the trail of a very bad man. It takes one to know one, I suppose. Every day I think of things that would bring the devil shame. And the man I hunt, I know he does the same. He doesn't hide his tracks, though he knows I'm on his tail. He hasn't stopped to rest in several days. I too have learned not to need the many comforts I have known. I know I'm past the point of ever going low. Yeah! What is evil when an emptiness inside? I believe that it's a void in the soul. Something missing in the making of a man. this flask filled with tears, collecting for years. I vow to drown my man once I cut him down. Yeah! What is evil but an emptiness inside? I believe that it's a void in the soul. Something missing in the making of a man. Oh, just a freezing cold. Closed the gap, and he's just within my grasp. A few more steps while reaching into the dark. From behind I feel cold hands close around my throat. And I sink into the sand, and I close my eyes. All right.
Right this way, ladies and gentlemen, right this way to see the greatest conglomeration of curiosities ever gathered under one canvas tent. See the Indian rubber boy. See 2-ton Tiny the fat lady. See Prince Juju Bobo the sword swallower. He is also the snake charmer. See the lovely Princess Karma perform her spectacular dance, suspended high above the heads of the audience on a pallid surface no larger than a silver dime. She performs her dance to the accompaniment of a strange tom-tom orchestra, lit by a myriad array of thousands of tiny electric light bulbs. Every nerve, every muscle, every fiber of her body, it shimmies like jelly in the bowl. So bring your friends, your neighbors, and your children, or they may reproach you in later life for this uncalled for lack of their education. It only costs a dime, 2 nickels, 1/10 part of a dollar. You may receive instructions, but don't push, don't shove. There's room for one and all. Well, the burger man stood outside of a great sideshow and loudly cried, right this way, we have the main attraction with us today, the dancing Princess Lemental. She don't move her feet at all. They say she drove the souls into distraction. Well, Hiram Green pulled out a dime. He said, boys, I'm here to have a time, so give me a seat down front as far as I'm allowed. Well, he stayed in there 4 hours about, and as they threw poor Hiram out, and as they did, he hollered to the crowd, oh, how she dances, oh, how she dances. I've never seen such movement in my life. It beats that dance they call Salome. Oh, boys, you all would stay at home if only you could teach it to your wife. Oh, how she wiggles. Oh, how she wiggles. She shimmies just like jelly in the bowl. But she has never seen those streets of Cairo. I've known her from a baby. She's from my hometown. Right this way, ladies and gentlemen, right this way to see the incredible and despicable geek captured in the wilds of Old Orchard Beach, Maine, where he was incarcerated in the attic by his parents at the tender age of 14. In order to survive, he learned to eat live rats, live chickens, and other living organisms. Yes, friends, he eats them alive. I wanna spend this night with you.
spending the end with you. And I'll hold you in my arms while it all goes dark, and through closed eyes we see shimmering silver and gold as the light exists for the last time. Future is silence, and it's cool. It's a hostile world where we won't belong. So let's spend the night doing those things we so love to do, like watching movies and telling jokes. Spending the end with you, and I'll hold you in my arms while it all goes dark, and through closed eyes we see shimmering silver and gold as the light exists for the last time. It's the last time. You and I fading as one into the darkness. You and I burning as one into ashes. You and I fading as one into the void. You and I burning as one heart. Yeah, this has been fun. I got troubles on my mind, and I got pain in my heart, and there's sin in there too. Trying to hide the way I feel, take what pleasures I can steal, but there's only so much I can do. There's two of me, are there two of you too? Wow! Breaks for this world, already more than one hasn't yet gone. We point our fingers as she burns. Now we're searching through the mist, looking for a home that no longer exists, hurling ourselves right off a cliff. Nothing is ours. Everything just is. Everything just is. Everything just is. Everything just is.
Cryin Caleb, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for joining us for this live stream event from Falling Frog Studios. Please like and subscribe. And if you can, please help support the live stream on Patreon. Thank you. Check out our other live streams.